The Prime Minister has accused Senator Fatima Payman of disrupting Labor's message as the government's cost of living support begins rolling out. The WA Senator has been indefinitely suspended from the party's federal caucus over her intention to continue to split with the party on matters relating to Palestinian statehood. Political reporter Nicole Hegarty has more from Parliament House now. Nicole, firstly, how did this suspension come about?
Hi Gemma. Well, last Tuesday we saw Senator Fatima Payman cross the floor on a question, a move by the Greens party to recognise a Palestinian state. This is a tricky issue for the government. The government's long-standing position on this matter is that it does support moves towards both Israel and Palestine having a state, so the two-state solution, but that needs to occur within a broader peace process to end the current conflict in the Middle East. On Tuesday, when Senator Payman made this move, she became the first Labor MP to cross the floor while in government since 1988. Now, this is particularly significant because Labor has long held in strict party rules that mean they are united and they vote as one. So in crossing the floor, she split with the party on this issue. She says that if that same question was asked again, she would do the same. Here's what she had to say.
If the same motion on recognising the state of Palestine was to be brought forward tomorrow, I would cross the floor.
The Prime Minister then met with Senator Payman face-to-face yesterday here in Canberra, where they discussed this and her comments there about her intention to continue to cross the floor or split with the government's position on this matter. From there, the Prime Minister, along with a broader leadership group of some senior ministers, decided to indefinitely suspend the Senator from the Labor caucus over this matter.
Nicole, what support does Senator Payman have within the party?
Well, Gemma, Senator Payman has described a mixed response in terms of the answer to that question about support. She's described having some MPs turn or give her the cold shoulder. Others, she said she has heard from. In that group of people offering support and checking in on her is Josh Burns, a Victorian Jewish Labor MP, who obviously has quite different views on this particular question to Senator Payman. But Senator Payman says that he has gone out of his way and been the person to contact her most frequently and make sure she is doing okay in light of this and the obvious additional spotlight that's been put onto her, both politically and in terms of the media and more public spotlight. So she says that she's receiving support from some. On the other hand, we've heard from senior government MPs, including the Finance Minister, Katy Gallagher, saying that this outcome was well known and that the party have been supporting Senator Payman, but made it clear that this consequence would flow as a result of those moves. Take a listen.
Senator Payman, we've been supportive. We've talked with her and, made sure that she understands what her decisions are doing on the caucus, and there had to be some consequence.
We've also heard this morning from Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, who did an interview on the ABC's News Radio program, saying that this is a deliberate move to unsettle and disrupt the government's message about cost of living relief, which starts to flow from today. Some rather stern words there from the Prime Minister. Take a listen.
The actions of an individual, which is designed to undermine what is the collective position that the Labor Party has determined. No individual is bigger than the team, and Fatima Payman is welcome to return to participating in the team if she accepts she's a member of it.
the Prime Minister leaving the door open to a return from Senator Payman to the party's caucus if she commits to abiding by the long-standing principles of the party. This is, of course, a politically delicate issue for the Prime Minister, wanting to balance the competing concerns of not allowing a precedent to be set by way of MPs crossing the floor, but he's also allowed one to be set in that this is not resolved in her expulsion from the party. But also there's concern about what this direction, what these decisions could mean for the Muslim community's view on the government's messaging around this particularly difficult issue. So one to watch, but also we have started to see those reactions flow in from now.
Nicole Hegarty at Parliament House, thank you.